It's a tough shot. Alan Ansontan fading away.
42-all is our count here. Ooh, ayaw. Alantan. He turns and he's fouled. Si Alantan ba o si Brian Calantoc?
Yeah,
si Brian Calantoc. I'm sorry.
Running the floor on that break was Mr. Titan himself, Brian Calantoc.
Walang free throws. So the foul was downstairs.
Oh, spin pa lang naman kasi. Tapos the bomb pwede niyang ipasa.
And Diao returns to the floor here. Here he is. Goes for... Oh! Hindi lumamig yung kamay!
It's kind of like you knew he was going to go and take that shot right away. Talking about Mandy Yao.
The shooting firepower of these two teams. Ubusan ng bala no? And Mandy Yao, dumating rito, loaded.
That's like what we mentioned. Your offense versus our offense.
Foul number 8, Mark Chua. His first personal foul, 13 foul.
Mark Chua is going to get called for that reach-in against Alan Ansontan.
18 seconds on the shot.
Calantoc, Mandy Yao. Straight and throw!
Back-to-back buckets. And you saw Brian Calantoc was really looking at where Mandy Yao was.
Oh, mainit eh. And then give him the ball.
That's correct.
Why not? Rexton answers right back with his own three-pointer. All of a sudden, it's raining threes dito sa SGS. 48-45, three-point game. Mandy Yao feeling it and really going for it. Rexton with his reply. And we got another timeout on the floor.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zic synthetic lubricants.
Good grief. I think I've already made mention about it earlier. Paano sila naghanda? You have one whole week, and I guess all the necessary preparations have been made, and right now they're seeing the results of it. Off-balance shot for Alan Tan. And si Mandy, tinatawag.
Talagang may denial na kay Mandy.
Mark Chua with the ball fake. Comes up air ball. And then Alan Tan napaapak sa labas. Lucky break here for Rox Motors.
He ran out of space, talking about Alan Ansontan on that defensive board. Nakuha niya that shot by Mark Chua. That's a good baseline out-of-bounds play, just unable to connect from the middle.
Another banking shot from Brian Calantoc.
It looked too easy for Brian.
As we approach the final 2 minutes of the first half here. It's a high-scoring game. Look at this, 50-45.
Substitution.
Anytime you reach half of a century mark,
Oh, naman.
taas na yan eh for a 10-minute quarter.
I can only do that sa video games. Downs.
That's a good move, Charleston. Just went all the way to the cup, sidestepping his way, and then the foul, and then the finish.
Stan is trying to get some explanation what he did wrong and why he was whistled for the contact. And then the bonus free throw, it just bounced out though. 52-45, considered to be the largest lead here in this ball game. Brenin up 7.
Double clutch.
Yes.
Austin driving baseline and then getting the shot to go.
Mr. Vic Ramoy on the basketball. San, wow! Lumusot. Bigo pa sana. Butas na ng karayos yun.
Okay lang daw yun.
Yeah.
Sabi ni Rexton at Austin Coa there to clean up the mess on that offensive rebound and put back. May kasama pang foul. Tama naman yun.
Austin Coa on the line for the boys free throw.
Alan Anzontan and Brian Calantok sitting on the bench. So alam mong may chance kang makakuha ng rebounds because those are the two bigs of Brenin Elastomeric paints.
Dikit na naman tayo. Just a 2-point game here. David Licauco is back on the floor. He fires a 3. Can't get it to go down. Battle for the rebound. Ball ending up with Rexton, bringing it down. Pasa yun eh. Pasa yun, hindi ka pas yun eh. Talaga intention yun. Yun nga lang, naipamigay yung bola.
Charleston, good read on that corner pass to JV up.
David Licauco with a separation.
Strong upper body getting that bump and then the finish once he got that space.
6 points for David Licauco. 5 seconds difference, game clock and shot clock here. Rocks Motors down by 4. Rexton decides for the 3. Short. They manage an offensive rebound. And this one is good. Austin Coa with a 3 to have the final say to end the second quarter of action. Dikit lang ang ating ball game dito. Bahagya lamang ang lamang ng Brenin Elastomeric paint. High-scoring game, Coach Anton.
High scoring indeed. These two teams, their three-point shots are falling. Not to mention the way they're executing their offense. They're just letting it fly.
And so the first half have just ended. They're trying to shoot the lights out dito sa ating venue. Huwag naman. Bawal ang brownout.
Didilim.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik Synthetic Lubricants. best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik Synthetic Lubricants.
(54-53), favoring itong Brenin Elastomeric paint. For a little while, they were trying to create that separation. Laban dito sa Rocks Motors, a battle between these two teams looking for their first victory. And we are really getting entertained with one basket after the other and the way they're answering back. Firepower versus firepower. Diba? So this is really a very entertaining ball game. What a special treat for all of you. Mamaya, after this, one more because you want more.
Hey, you talked about it, firepower versus firepower. Both teams shooting hot from the field, 55% for Brenin, 45% for Rocks Motors. The three-point shooting, look at that, 5 out of 11, 45%, 10 out of 23. It's the inside game versus the outside game. Mas madaming ang attempt pang Rocks Motors. But the rebounds, 27 para dito sa Rocks Motors. 11 of those offensive rebounds, resulting in 10 second chance points. Moving the ball around better is Brenin. 18 assists with, again, 14 para dito sa Rocks Motors. And how do you like that turnover numbers? Only 2 turnovers for Brenin Elastomeric paint and just 6 for Rocks Motors.
Well, fast-paced action definitely is what we have seen in the first 2 quarters of play here. So anything can still happen. Of course, the hunger to come up with their first win. Just about to start with the second half of action. Once again, Benji Santiago here. Of course, Coach Anton de los Reyes. Buot po rito sa SGS Stadium. Wala naman maghahanap sa amin dito dahil wala naman kami pinagkakautangan.
Wala tayong ganong issue.
Wala kaming scam.
Wala. Wala kaming scandal.
Yeah. Meron yata ako.
Wala.
Rocks Motors, Jason Tan. Shot clock going down. 5 seconds. Jason Tan doesn't get the bounce. They got an offensive rebound though. Oh, so many possessions. Wala pa rin. Jason Tan.
5th time's the charm for Jason Tan knocking down that three-pointer. That means 4 offensive rebounds for Rocks Motors.
Let's see how it goes here. Brian Kalantok comes up short with a mid-range. Still a 2-point game. Rocks Motors, Jason Tan. Not that time. Sabi nga, hindi daw araw-araw Pasko. Eh, kaka-New Year pa lang. Chinese New Year, that is.
Malayo-layo pa yung Pasko, but Jason Tan pulling
Pasko
up
ng
for-
pagkabuhay sa Lenten season.
Pwede.
Diba?
Jason Tan pulling up for that 3. Not really the best of shots that you want to be able to take early in your shot clock.
May mga ganun eh. Ayaw kasi lumamig, di ba? Gusto nila magtuloy-tuloy.
Strike while the iron is hot.
Yes,
Yun ba
of
yun?
course.
Yun eh, no?
Oo. Tapo ng bola para sa side ng Brenin Elastomeric paint as we see Alan Tan returning to the floor here.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Box Motors. Mark Chua. TV, yep. Shot clock. Nakitira, nakakuha pa. LA Chua, 2 tries. Pero sa kanila, ang daming offensive rebound ito, ha? You gotta be kidding me. Sa kanila pa rin. Matthew Wong.
Maamo ang bola dito sa Rocks. We talked about it during halftime. They had 11 offensive rebounds nung half, so I'm pretty sure they've already got about 16 offensive rebounds. Talking about Rocks Motors.
For now, they
16.
lead by 4. Oh, imagine,
16
di ba?
na, oh. Kita mo yan, yung mga second chance opportunities, those second chance points piling up for Rocks Motors already with 13.
David against Jason Tan. David Licauco coming up short, claiming he was clipped in the arm. Alan Tan unable with a putback. LA. Jason. Nawala yung bola. Side ng Rocks. Alan Tan.
High off the glass.
Pabanda-banda lang talaga, no? Brian Calantoc.
High looper, and then it's off the glass for Brian Calantoc off that pass from Alan Anson.
Tenacity is the official outfitter ng GABL. Tenacious with their offense, both teams. That's what we're seeing here. 2-point game. Calantoc going cross-court. And knocking it down. Justin Kua.
Yep. They're moving the ball around a whole lot better. Talking about etong Brenin already with 19 assists.
58 all.
Will they or will they?
Biggest lead was at 7. And then LA Chua with a mid-range jumper that goes in. Points for LA Chua. It's David Licauco. Baka hindi makapaniwala yung mga nanonood. It's David nga yan. Chu sarap. New Year food tray promos.
Hanggang February 27
February
na lang.
27.
Gotta take advantage.
Pagdating ng February 28,
Wala na.
hindi, baka may mga natira pa.
Pwede.
Yun, sa dami ba naman yan eh.
Leap year ba ngayon?
Hindi. Oh. Safe ako.
Iba.
No need to worry. Turnover called on Rocks Motors. 6 minutes to play. 2-point game.
Chance for Brenin to tie or take the lead here.
Brenin, who led by as much as 7 points. David Licauco turns, nasundot. Oh, and he was holding on to the jersey of Rexton.
Was it? Yeah.
Siya ba? Or si... Anyways,
Austin Ko.
Austin Ko.
17 foul.
third quarter. Third game. Here's Rexon having some problems with his dribble. And ball taken out of his hands. Bitin. Justin Hua. Brenin will still keep possession of the game of the ball.
Sorry, did you stop?
Bakit? Ako rin eh.
May bata eh.
I know, kaya
takot
nga
ako
eh.
baka mamaya matamaan.
Nagulat din ako eh.
Oo eh. I've seen it happen before. Kaya nakakatakot.
Sabi nga natin, Family Day.
Family Day Sunday. So the kids are out as well.
That's why we are out. Out of our houses.
Houses.
Parang lumabig ang shooting bigla. Here in the third.
Binati daw kasi natin
Oh,
eh.
my. LA Chua behind the back. After ball taken out of the hands of David Licauco. LA whips the pass inside. Play broken up. Andy Yao. David Licauco. Behind the back. Alantan banking it in.
Nice pass, David Licauco behind the back. Alan Antontan, you may think that he's not going to make that shot, but he just created that separation after that bump and then finish.
Alantan, 9 points. He's got 4 rebounds, 3 assists as well. Just here in the third. Nauuso yata yung banda ngayon.
Well, there's a reason why there's a square there, so you
Oh,
can
yeah.
use it. That's a guide for you. Kumbaga parang cheat code mo na yan eh.
And Diao comes up short. Ball touch last by Rocks Molars. Pinabayaan ng lumabas si David Licauco.
Ayaw ng rebound. But here's that behind the back pass.
Yeah, ICM cool play of the game. Pwede kahit sako-sakong yelo yata. Pwede, no?
Pwede.
Lalo na pagdating ng summer.
A strong drive to the bucket using the baseline was David Licauco gets fouled.
Number 1, Timothy Long. His third personal foul.
Timothy Ong ang tinawagan ng foul.
Just the baseline out-of-bounds play, hindi naman act of shooting.
Yun ang tinatanong ni David. Patira na ako. Nung kaya ako to-make off eh.
Kasi marami nang pwedeng gawin eh. Pwede pang ipasa mo pag take off. Pero pag nakataas yan pwede. They're gonna give you that, the free throw.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Going for the long inbound. Kelvin Ang out to Mandiao. Not that time. Oh, that's enough. David Licauco to come up with an offensive rebound. Put back that goes and one.
That's a good try to be able to get Mandy Yao a shot, drive in kick, but David Licauco off that miss offensive rebound and put back.
Foul is on Rex Tan. David Licauco makes his free throw. Lamang naman ngayon sila. 63-62.
Palitan lang tayo ng palitan.
Matthew Ong is back. Side to Ross Motors. Sincoa. Matthew. Kelvin. Now David has it. David puts it up. Gets it.
Timeout. Rocks Motors.
Look at that. Even with the contact, David Licauco changing direction, changing speed. Gets that short corner jumper to go, prompting this timeout.
65-62. Now it's Brenin enjoying, but for how long? They can enjoy this 3-point lead that they have.
And with the way the offense is going for both of these teams, yung mga 3-point lead na yan, not safe at all.
David Licauco has 11 points.
That's all off
this
the
ball
bench.
game. Right off the bench, yes. And Diao. Here he is, David Licauco once again. May preemptive foul.
Well, they're not in the penalty, so that's a good foul, I would say. No, they are already in the penalty.
They are.
Penalty. That's the second personal foul.
So may free throws for David Licauco.
I would say that's a good foul. Remember, in their first game, David Licauco did not shoot particularly well from the free throw area. Kumbaga, yun nga yung sinasabi nating Achilles heel niya eh.
11-3 and 2 for David Licauco so far.
Trying to add to that point total that you had mentioned of 11 points. Good on the first, so 12 points now for David.
Yata siya, nag-practice din ang kanyang mga free throws eh.
Feeling ko narinig niya nung sinabi yun yung weakness niya. So he made sure. Oh, wait mo, 2 for 2 for David Licauco. He also knocked down that 3-point play. Yeah, so perfect from the 3-point area. Itong si David Licauco.
Grabe, the kind of life that he has, ano? He's always shooting. Whether basketball or a movie.
Or a teleserye.
Here he is! The layup that goes in! Puro shooting.
Good pass by Kelvin.
And shooting
giving
free
it up.
throws as well.
Exactly.
Oh, diba?
Puro nga shooting eh. Ito shooting layup kanina. Diba?
So how do you like that Jet Bacomo from the baseline?
Badly needed bucket as etong Brenin slowly pulling away here in the third.
Mandiao wants the basketball, wants a three, long and strong, offensive rebound. And we see Mark Yap, who was fouled. And this is his chance to get on the board. Penalty na nga itong Rocks Motors. LA Chua returns for Rocks.
Struggling to find some offense this time. Itong Rocks Motors with Jason Tan on the bench. Mark Yap missing that free throw.
Paturo ka kay David.
Yun. Look at that. Offensive rebound for Brian Calantoc.
There's David, who lost it. Quick hands and a part of the dark uniform Rocks Motors, LA Chua. Kelvin Ang fouling. Austin Goa shooting a three.
24. Kelvin Ang. His first personal foul. 13 foul.
Couldn't seem
So
to believe
tatlo?
that. Yep.
Shots. Austin Cole.
No good on the first for Austin.
Paturo ka rin kay David. Oh, di ba?
Seems like a good foul if you ask me.
He knocks down the last.
Substitution.
1 of 3 for Austin Koa.
JV up, returning to the floor here. Side ng Rocks Motors. Kelvin Ang now. David, Kelvin. Back to David. David drives the baseline. Kicks it out. Kelvin. Starting out to be a two-man play here. David again. David. Short jumper that goes.
Good move, David Licauco. Low pickup and then that jumper.
17 points for David Licauco. Kelvin ang 6 assists.
Yep, he's setting up his teammates really well in this game.
It's David once again. Have to step back for a little while. Kelvin, short from the baseline. Kung hindi siya umalis na bumalik sa kanya
Would
yung
have
bola.
gone to him, exactly.
LA against Kelvin. Pass inside, napakialaman. Mark-Yap. Now David has it. David looking at Brian. JV up, no choice but to foul, pero penalty sila. So free throws again for David Licauco.
Shooting again.
Shooting pa rin.
For David. Licauco.
Substitution.
Pag movie ba shooting, pero pagka TV, taping.
Yeah.
Nung araw, gumawa rin ako ng sitcom.
Oh. Oh yeah, you told me yung what's that? Yung sa Channel 7, di ba? Yung
Those are sa Channel 5. Oh.
Channel yung
Yeah.
you were telling me about that. Yung
Kasama yung mga
basketball players,
yes.
they needed like someone that knew what to say. Yung,
Direktor namin si Randy Santiago.
Yun.
Siyempre si Kuya Randy.
uh-huh.
Doon si Willie Miller, Gary David. Yeah. Kasama ko si Johnny Escobar. Subukan ko rin yung showbiz na yan.
Yun.
For a little while. Pero I wanted ito sports na lang. Yeah. Masyado ma-intriga sa showbiz.
Controversial ka daw masyado, Ben.
I know. Kaya yung binabanggit mong scandal, baka ma-discover. 2.6 seconds here in Brenin Elastomeric paint. Well, David Licauco is really making a good account of himself here in the third period.
That time though, he was called for steps.
Yun lang. From the backcourt for LA Chua, short 6-point ball game at the end of the third period. Well, medyo not exactly as high or percentage yung kanilang shooting as compared to what happened back in the second period. But right now, the need to come up with their first victory. And we're seeing it here. Basically, the game plays that they wanted to happen here. David Licauco really humming very well in the third quarter. Up 6 ang Brenin. All right, taking a look at David Licauco, and there's been some requests for some of the people here. Tumira
Half-court
daw
shot daw.
Oh, half-court shot eh, no?
Why not?
Let's see. Lalo na in a very close ball game like this. Well, here he is right now. Whoa! Charles Tan. Parang elegant shot.
And again, David Licauco with that assist to Charles Tan.
Yeah.
Did not take that jumper, took it strong to the hole using the baseline.
Jason Tan heard the whistle, almost getting it to go down.
Nakapahinga yan, ha? So expect that.
Ito muna yung Alusign Plastics 3M assist of the game. Galing yan kay David Licauco to Charles Tan. Ito naman Jason Tan.
Nakapahinga nga.
Ayun.
Maganda-ganda lalaruin yan, I'm sure, here in the fourth quarter as he knocks down the first free throw. That was the biggest lead, no, of Brenin,
Yes.
8 points.
Splitting his charities that time. Jason Tan with 17 points, 4 and rebounds, 4 assists. David Licauco, now he's got 21 points.
Umupo pa sa ere on that drive to the bucket by David.
9-point advantage. Ito na pinakamalaki, ha? And then David Licauco comes up with a steal here. Throws a long pass. Play broken up, though. Right. Nangyari dun.
Naging walkie-talkie.
I know. Jason Tan turns. Oh, better defensive stop here. Alan Tan was right there. Now slowing down the pace. Going for a double-figure lead. Alan Tan. Back to David. David asking for a pick from Alan Tan. David. Shot clock is down to 5. David. Naagaw, quick hands for Rocks Motors. Timothy Ong. Alan Tan gets it back for Brenin. Alan Tan, open court, puts it up. It's short.
He's going to go all the way talking about Alan Anson Tan. Once he gets that close to the bucket.
Midway Design Center, drive of the game here. Look at David Licauco. Well, he makes it look so easy.
Umupo pa sa ere.
Diba?
Nakita
Nagmerienda yata.
ako si Vergel Meneses eh. That's, diba? Ganun si Aerial Voyager. Si Mayor.
Mayor. Pok. Ng Bulacan. Double figure advantage already para dito sa panig ng Brenin. Up 11, 79-68. Brian Calantoc. More firepower here sa side ng Brenin.
Look at how big and how tall they are right now. Talking about itong Brenin Elastomeric paints. Twin towers.
Foul is going to be called here. Johnston.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Jason Tan, they need his shots to go in from the outside. Wow, Rex Tan, sabi niya. Simulan ko muna para ganahan si Jason.
Got to start somewhere, and again, a couple of stops here, a couple of makes there could change the complexion of this ball game, swing the momentum to the side of Rocks Motors.
Rex Tan with 7 or 8 points in the game after hitting that 3. And then, unproductive offense para sa side ng Brenin.
Dalawa tinitignan natin. Here's that three-pointer by Rex Tan. Even with the outstretched arms of the defense,
I know,
he's still able to knock it down.
Yan po yung mga pumupunta dito to see the action. Eh, katingatan din natin yung mga bata. Yung mga nagdi-date naman dito. Bantayan nyo rin yung mga bata nyo. Baka maagaw ng iba.
Huwag naman ganun.
79-71. Jason Tan. Mukhang naubusan na yata. Sa bagay, ang tagal niya nakaupo eh, no?
Yep. He did have that long rest ng third quarter.
Brian Calantoc. Mandy Yao. Calantoc. Short jumper. And it goes! Austin Koa.
It's Justin Kua knocking that
Justin
one down.
Kua pala.
Contributing, helping out.
Ba, kakarami rin to si Justin Kua. He's got 13 points.
Yep.
Alan Tan picks up number 3 already.
Substitution.
They are up by 10. Elastomeric is back in the ball game.
Substitution.
And David Licauco sent back
15 seconds on the shot.
on the floor here. Timothy Yong. Another long distance shot and another big Austin Kowa.
No, not, kasi binati mo raw kanina, Austin ko, ito, bench.
Kaya
Gagawa ako para sa'yo.
ito ko doon sa Kuwa tsaka Kowa.
Sounds like naman.
Yeah. Kalantok lost it.
Trying to thread the needle was Justin Kua that time to get it to Brian Kalantok.
Jason Tan throws a bad pass. David Licauco against Jason Tan behind the back. Up and a miss. Ayaw pa rin. Put back.
Three opportunities for Brenin. David Licauco started it. Brian Kalantok unable to finish. And then that time, Justin Kua, 2 offensive boards.
And the hunt continues with that first win between these two teams. Led by as much as 11, but Rocks Motors trying to find a way. But Justin Kua right now making his first free throw. 14 points for Justin Kua. And then a late violation. 5 minutes and 50. Final quarter of this ball game. Vicon Builders go up and up. That's our next ball game. Baseline attack, and it goes. Pressure defense, they come up with a steal. Touch passing right there, Brian Kalantok creating a turnover.
Tried to save it out of bounds, but unable to do so.
Timeout. Brenin Elastomeric.
Lots of basketball action, still over 5 minutes to play here in this ball game.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik synthetic lubricants.
All right, welcome back to the ball game. There's still a lot of basketball minutes to be played here.
Just a
And a
6
six-point advantage. Spalding is the official basketball of Body Fresh Grace alumni, putting on some pressure on defense even in the backcourt. Brian Kalantok. Lampasan na si Rextan. Ooh, quick hands. Austin Koa. And then L.A. Chua with a layup.
Doing a good job on defense, turning that into offense and a full court press para dito sa Rocks
Agaw na
Motors.
naman. Just a 4-point game here.
Possession arrow goes to Rocks Motors.
Jump, pero possession arrow. Rocks possession. They're just down by 4. So balik Alan Tan, Kelvin Ang sa side ng Brenin.
Baga, ito na yung pandiinan na lima mo eh. You have to put them in. Kelvin Ang, David Licauco, Alan Anson Tan, Brian Kalantok in the Kua.
Long inbound, going to Rextan. Jason Tan right now. Ooh, nabitawan yung bola. Rextan picks it up. Rextan taking it. Nope. Rebound battle. Ooh, lucky break. Kalain mo nga naman. Tumama lang kay Brian Calantok. 4.5. 4-point game.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik synthetic lubricants.
Resumption of the action. Here we go. Rocks Motors.
Remember, they were down by as much as 11 points,
That's right.
and then they're fighting back here, and you love to see that from Rocks Motors.
This going to be big. Unable that time.
See that emphatic rebound by Brian
Kaya nga,
Calantok. Wala nang makakakuha nun.
Tsaka ayaw niya na kagad ng outlet. Let's go. Doon kagad sa ball carrier. David Licauco. Rextan. Sadya o hindi man sadya, that's going to be a foul. And wala pa naman sila sa penalty. Apat na pala yan mismo ni Rextan.
Yun lang.
Kelvin. And they look for David Licauco. Behind the back dribble. David Licauco. Oh, he goes for the shot and he gets fouled by L.A. Chua.
L.A. Chua, his second personal foul.
Free throws. It is a shooting foul.
He was just being aggressive, talking about itong si David Licauco on that particular offensive set. Took it strong and then pulled up for that jumper.
David Licauco, 21 points. Kakaramdam na rin ito ng pagod. He's played like 25 minutes here in this ball game, especially in the third and here in the fourth. Pinubulungan siya ni Rex. Sablay, dalawang shots.
One more.
Sina Cywar siya ni Rextan.
On the line for the substitute free throw.
What a time for him to miss his free throws. Talking about David Licauco. Nakalibrate bigla.
Jermel Antonio, of course, ibig man, pero of course, taking a real closer look. And especially yung officiating is also very much focused on that. L.A. knocking it down from the baseline. L.A. Chua, he's in double figures with his 11.
Just smooth off that jumper was L.A.
Three-point ball game. Brian, David. Ooh, Kelvin can't do it. On that turn underneath and chance para sa Rocks. One possession game.
The good pass, threading the needle was David Licauco. Kelvin Ang going to the other side. Kinapos lang.
Jason Tan. Meron pa!
Kaya, pero mo yung pahinga. Sakto lang. Jason Tan knocking down that left wing three.
Tied ball game at 83. Kelvin Ang bitin. At Timothy Ong with that rebound. Rex Tan going to Jason Tan. Floats it up, hard off the window. But they managed to get it back. Here's Jason Tan with a three. Not that time. Alan Tan, the rebound. Is he going to go all the way? No, sharing it. Back to Alan Tan. Inside for Brian Calantok.
Good two-man game. Brian Calantok, Alan Hanson Tan. For a while there, I thought Alan wasn't going to give it up, but he gave it up just in time for Brian to be able to give it back to him for that undergo stab.
Approaching the final 2 minutes. Shot clock is down to 5 right now. L.A. Chua kicks it out. Jason Tan, catch and shoot. Short. Sinkua is fouled at midcourt by Jason Tan. And the Alusine Plastics 3M assist of the game. Brian Calantok, Alan Tan conniving just to come up with that go-ahead basket once again. 85-83.
On the other end, that's a good matchup. Alan Hanson Tan versus Eli Chua. The challenge of Justin Kua on that three-pointer by Jason Tan. Palit bola daw, madulas, basa.
Justin Kua, who's got 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Good on the first for Justin.
Clutch free throws. Oh, they got the defensive rebound. Brian Calantok, reverse three-point play, the side of Brenin.
Offensive rebound, and then that fade, that turnaround fadeaway by Brian Calantok did not even need to put that ball on the deck.
11 points for Brian Calantok. 2-possession game. Under 2 minutes, L.A. Chua. Two teams trying to come up with a win. All going out. Bola down on rocks. Under 2 minutes, pwedeng review yan. Possession yan eh, di ba? So Brenin, possession.
It was clear as day. You saw it there on
Yes.
that rebound. Brian Calantok already had it with the 2 hands. Pero yun nga, nasungkit pa sa kamay niya.
98 seconds. 2-possession game lead here for Brenin. Justin Kua, now David bringing it down. David Licauco. Gamit ng konting oras. Shot clock down to 10. David, ooh, naagaw. Making a basket right there. Hindi pa sumusuko. Sean Aguilar, only his 4th point in the game. Justin Kua. Nowhere to go. Putting it up. It's a miss. 1-possession game. Wala nang 1 minuto na titira. Jason Tan. Meron pa ba? L.A. Chua. 10-second shot clock. L.A. Chua, the long 2. It rattled out. Offensive rebound. Pero he goes down. Timothy Ong is fouled. And penalty. Alan Tan is going to be called for the contact. 2 free throws here. 2 shots for Timothy Ong.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Hindi mararamdaman din ni Alantan kasi nga nakatalikod siya dito kay Timothy Yong. All important free throws here for Timothy Yong. He's got 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist so far. And makes the first one. There's still Vicon builders go up and up, going up against each other. 2 for 2 for Timothy Yong. 2-point ball game. And we have a timeout on the floor.
Best defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik synthetic lubricants.
Far from over, just to consider how close this ball game is. May butal.
May futal. It's our favorite term pagdating sa last 2 minutes. As Brenin choosing to inbound sa kanilang half court.
14 seconds na shot clock nila dyan.
Where they're avoiding that full court press. I'm pretty sure.
Kasi nga,
And then that ball is also going to go back to their side pa din. So happy na sila dyan.
Justin Kua gets the inbound pass. Brian Galantok making a move. Alantana, bitawan yung bola. It's with Rox Motors. LA Chua, knocking it down! Change favor. Lamang naman ngayon at Rox Motors. Careless with the basketball. Alantan goes down, lost it. Sean Aguilar setting this one up. Rexton, LA Chua, no hesitation. Mid-range, got it to go down. It's a timeout. How hard is it turning out to be just to come up with your first victory?
And remember, here in the fourth, it's all Rox Motors so far. They've managed to score the last 7 points.
Front court inbound again para sa Brenin. Brian Galantok. Ibibigay kay David. David finally gets the pass. David. Air ball, a shot. And then the bump. Sean Aguilar is going to the line. They have a 1-point lead. Justin Kua gives up the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Interesting now.
There was that jumper by David Licauco. It was medyo binomba pa niya yun. They had to adjust on that jumper.
Sean Aguilar at the line. His first is in. Ngayon lang nag-free throws. And they actually, he's 0 of 2. Ngayon 1 of 3. Unable to make the second one. The 2-point game. And
Jason
Kilwin Ang gives up a foul on Jason Tan.
He got that offensive rebound. Talking about Jason Tan, just quicker on his feet.
Jason Tan can make it into a two-possession game if he knocks down the second.
This is insurance, as they would say.
Ooh, wala! One-possession game, but it ends up with LA Chua. And Brenin, without call foul, will turn things around in the final minute, or even not less than, well, less than 1 minute, and they were able to change the flow of their game. They came up with all of those steals, breaking up the play. Dito panig ng Brenin. Just when things were going great, especially David Licauco, even Brian Calantoc, Jason Tan with his outside sniping. And as always, Alan Tan, who lost the basketball in a play that they were actually trying to design. They were inbounding dun sa kanilang front court, but as it turned out, things went the way of one team. And for this particular ball game, Rocks Motors will pick up their first win and the second straight loss here for Brenin Elastomeric Paint. Here's our final score. Siyempre, depensa muna pag-uusapan natin.
Sino pa ba? Playing good defense, getting those turnovers, getting those steals on the other end. Tapping that ball away. And, importante din naman nakukuha mo yung mga steals, those stops. You're gonna see him right there. He is our Zik Defensive Player of the game. That's Austin Koa. A couple of steals in the ball game. Congratulations, Austin Koa.
Siyempre, somebody who turned out to be outstanding. Jason Tan, he was knocking him down even at the onset of this ball game. He had that rest. Akala natin lalamig na siya. Pero just enough rest for him to get himself going. As he turns out to be our Titan Ultra player of the game right there. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for Jason Tan. The most important thing is a win also for Rocks Motors. One more game to give you the thrill. Pero bago yan, ito muna ang ating game recap.
Again, the rebounding battle, that was what was important. 51 rebounds compared to 38. Pag titignan mo, assists and steals, pantay na pantayan. It's just the offensive rebounding of Rocks Motors, the second chance points. Those opportunities are really big. 18 second chance points because of those extra possessions that they were able to get. So congratulations again, Rocks Motors, for getting your first win.
Vicon Builders go up and up next.
Defense from wear and deposit buildup. Zik Synthetic Lubricants.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita, saan man